Hi guys, Liviya here to teach you guys all about the life cycle of a frog. The life cycle are the different stages that an animal or a living thing can go through as it grows in life. For example, we just watched the life cycle of a butterfly from our own homes. We saw that the caterpillars were feeding and eating and growing, and they turned into chrysalises or cocoons. After they pop out of their cocoons, they turn into beautiful butterflies, and then the butterflies lay eggs, and the eggs once again hatch into caterpillars. And that is a life cycle because it goes in a circle around and around, and that is how the animal continues to survive. Now I want to teach you guys all about the life cycle of a frog and how to draw it. We're going to start with the paper plate, and we're going to draw a circle around the middle of it, and then we're going to break it into 4 corners, or we're going to make a line down the middle, and once again down the middle to make 4 pieces. On top, we want to write life cycle of a frog, L-I-F-E-C-Y-C-L-E, life cycle. And then down here we're going to write O-F of a frog, F-R-O-G. Now, the frogs begin their life cycle as little eggs. So we're going to start the first quarter of their life. They're going to be in eggs, E-G-G-S. Now you can use all different types of materials that you have around the house. I'm going to use bubble wrap, fold it up as if they were the eggs. Now if you look in the ponds, this is exactly how they are, in clear sockets with just a black dot in the middle. You can take a Sharpie or a marker, or if you don't have any bubble wrap at home, we could just draw a black circle with a dot in the middle. And they're all attached like this. Okay, so that is the first step, eggs. After the eggs hatch, they become little tadpoles. We're gonna write tadpoles, T-A-D-P-O-L-E-S. And a tadpole is the next stage of the frog. We're going to draw its body like an oval, and we're going to give it a tail, squiggly tail, and that's what helps them swim. We're gonna give it an eye and a happy face, and we could draw some friends if we want. Draw a tail. And we can even color them green, because they will grow up to be frogs. Okay, here we are. After the tadpoles grow, they will become froglets, F-R-O-G-L-E-T. Froglet is the next step of a frog. Right before it transforms or grows into a frog, it has the body of a frog with the arms of a frog but it still has its tail, which is the most important thing to remember. We're gonna give it some hands. Here we are. And we could color him green. And as the froglet swims around the pond and eats and grows, eventually his tail transforms into legs. And that is the final step of our life cycle. Becomes a frog. F-R-O-G. We're gonna draw a body of a frog, and we're gonna give him a happy face, and we're gonna put the arms and then we're gonna draw the legs. And we can color him if we'd like. And color him green. And if we'd like, we can decorate their background. So the frog can be sitting on a lily pad. So I'm gonna draw a big lily pad under him. While the tadpoles swim in the water because that's where they hatch. So I'm gonna paint or color or draw blue under. Froglets also swim still, you see, because of their tail. So they're going to have a blue background as well. See, many things undergo a life cycle. We start with the eggs, and then the eggs hatch and become tadpoles. And after they grow from being tadpoles, they're going to turn into froglets. And then they're going to turn once more into a frog, and the frogs will lay its eggs, and the eggs will hatch, and will keep going in a circle. Many things do have life cycles. Now I drew up another life cycle just for everybody to get an idea. Here's a life cycle of a butterfly. The butterfly lays its eggs. The eggs hatch into being a caterpillar. Then the caterpillar turns into a cocoon, and the cocoon then turns into a beautiful butterfly, and it starts all over again. Give it a try. See what other types of life cycles you can think of to do.